Oh ho ho ho! Hello, VOD viewers, if you're out there. Gonna try and do studio mode again. I got a kick out of that last time. Oh. Then I'm just gonna wait for that. It does work, okay. I just never trust, it gives me like two things to, and I have to, I don't know, I'm never sure which one is the live one and which one isn't. So. Cool. Alright, alright. Hey, first stream of just me chilling out, hey, by myself. Doing some garden path bits. Actually, I've only well, I'm going through the hats at the moment. Got a list of items. I think I'm nearly done with the hats. We've got some old hats in here. And I'm just kind of going through and checking what's nearly there through the pipeline. You like my hoodie? Cheers, Paddy. It's comfy. I realised I didn't have a hoodie. I didn't own one. And I thought maybe it was high time. I thought the game's released. Maybe I'll use some of those funds to get myself a hoodie. And when I was a kid, I had the brown hoodie that was the comfiest. It was like it was lined with something. I don't know what it was, but it was like the warmest thing I've ever worn in my life. And just one day, I no longer owned it. It just disappeared from my drawers, from my wardrobe, from my wash basket, and I never saw it again. I do wonder where it. You ever think about that? Everything somewhere has to be for these things that just sort of go disappearing. Who knows? I do wonder. Probably taken to a charity shop. I like to think someone else enjoyed it for some years. Hopefully. Or it went straight in the bin. Or the water cycle took hold and it found its way back into the ocean. Which would be a shame. Gonna see. Oh, I've always liked this one. I think I did it on stream. Bird. Oh, we do have it. I don't know how obvious it is from a distance. If it's a bird nest. That's always been my hesitation with it. Actually, this reminds me, I put my key in the door the other day and I turned it and it turned the circle bit but not the key bit. And so my key is sort of, well, I bent it back into position but was sort of at this 45-degree angle. I've never seen a key do that ever. I don't know what would cause that. I think maybe I hadn't inserted it all the way. Something to do with leverage. I'm not sure. Do we have the candles in? But yeah, now I've got a wonky key that barely opens my door. Candle large, candle... Just candle large, okay. So I'm going to have to get a new key cut, but, you know. I'm hoping I can get a sweet deal on some keys. I think usually you get 2 for 1 or something. They usually do something. haggle with the chap at the desk. It was a tenner last time. Tenner for a key. Maybe a tenner for 2 keys. If it was 2 for 1. I forget you guys can see the whole of my creator. Colour wheel and everything. Don't know if that's useful. I'm sure everybody's taking notes. And so we got the Switch 2 announced. An hour ago. I think it was the same as the leaks, right? There was some leak. Some leak going around, and I think it was 1-to-1. Always amazes me how they keep these things under wraps. But sure, it's all lawsuit stuff. But I had a quick look, but I wasn't too. When I saw the leak, it looked. I mean, I never know with these things because I've said this before, but with the Wii U, they were like, wow, the Wii was such a success, so we're going to we want to keep that branding. We don't want to confuse people, so it's going to be the Wii. It's still going to keep Wii in the title. It's going to be the Wii U. And then no one bought it because they all figured they already had a Wii. At least that's my understanding. But then you'd think, yeah, with the Nintendo Switch, you'd think it would make sense. Maybe they needed the 2. Maybe people just need that number. But I'm guessing you'll be able to play all your favourite games. All your favourites. Link's Adventure. Actually, that was a game. Homer's Odyssey. E.T. But not Doom, they haven't figured that one out yet. Technology's not quite there. I think there was some Mario Kart going on. There was some racing, some familiar characters. This is the place to come for the latest news. But I'll go over it later. I'm in the middle of something. I think for the side I'll just flip that. Let's call it candle small. So candle large we can mark as green. Candle small. I'll do a back view, super quick. It'd be cool actually. I was going to look up Godot. I was talking about this in the last stream. Godot. Take color from sprite. Can you really do this? Get pixel V. Oh, what was it getting? Texture. Maybe this is deprecated? Oh no, oh image. Oh, is image inherited by texture? No. Resource ref counted object. Oh right, so the texture contains... Wait, get data. No. So you can no longer get data on textures. Please unlock the image, check the docs, the data texture not being changed. Ah, get image, okay. And then we still have get pixel V here. So I wonder... Because yeah, I was just thinking if it's expensive, I could basically just crunch it all out on my side. Because it would be an unchanging bit of data. So I think of a good example. I could save me a lot of trouble. But if I do... I forget what it's called. I was drawing it on Tuesday. I was talking Big Lebowski thing. I'm drawing a complete blank. I'll just do Gardener's Smock. Let's just start fresh. Hi, Howdy. I'm glad you're here actually, because I was thinking about drawing the outhouse. I was sort of thinking, you know, in case I run out of things to do. But then I was thinking, I don't know if Howdy needs to see me draw it. I don't know if Howdy needs the absolute play-by-play. But we can do that. It's on my list. It's on my list for the next patch. I keep forgetting Nightbot. Nightbot's ticking on. Right. Because I think the dream, if I get the player sleeve, oops. How are you, Howdy? Anyway, have you had a good holidays? Good Crimbo? Good New Year? So, oh, I don't usually use. This is just rough. Very stressful holiday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Things are starting to even out. That's good to know. I'm rooting for you. Cat swallowed a hair tie. How's your cat? Are they doing okay? She's okay. Okay, good. But yeah, that must have been a bit of a scare. Got some cool X-rays. You get to see the. I guess you would see the hair tie sort of kicking about. Gave him morphine and spun her in an office chair. How do cats react to being spun in office chairs? I'm actually not. That's not like a. It's not a bit of data I have. Sprite 2D, get image. Ah, it lied to me. Wait, no, we get the texture, then we get image. Oh, does it not? I just want to make sure I do this the best way possible. Just so I know. Okay. Oh, wait, game. They were trying to induce hair tie removal. Oh, I see. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's clever. Did it work? I hope you didn't pay too much for that. It did not. I paid a buttload. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd feel if I paid like many grand and they went, I've got just the thing. She did remove it when we got home though. As in while you were away. Never been so excited to see Cat Vomit in my life. Yeah, I'm not there yet. What was I reading as get image? Did I just have a moment? Oh, there's so many images. Oh no, 213. I just invented that this said get image, I think, in my head. I just wanted to see that. Wait, no, this is image. Oh, okay, hang on. Texture 2D, get image. Oh, texture 2D, do it. Okay. There we go, get image. Other than that, it's been okay. Oh, okay. I've been cat sitting for a friend, and she has 4 cats, and one of them is so funny looking. How do you find cat sitting? I've always wondered if I could like get a bike and just kind of has weird hair tufts behind his eats, his ears, like a little old man. Sprite. Oh, I haven't closed. Sprite image. Just gonna make this the lamest bit of code possible. Okay. Go back to image. I know Rachel really liked. She's not a big fan of cats, but there's this. She's got a friend who has a cat that's deaf, and for some reason I've not met the cat myself, but makes him really endearing. She likes that cat. So the difference between getPixel and getPixelV returns the color of the pixel at xy. This is the same as pixel v, but with 2 integer arguments instead of a vector 2i argument. And a vector 2i it's going to be a vector but uses integer coordinates. Okay. I don't know what I want, actually. I wish someone would tell me what I wanted. Dropped a pic of him in Steam Chat. Stream Chat, not Steam Chat. Have you? Or it's coming. If anyone wants me to do a react to the Nintendo Switch 2, I can start pogging out. I'm like, what? No way, chat! Because I don't know whether it must be doing it by the actual coordinates on the thing, right? Anyway. Okay, and now I guess like would I want these to be I might not have a choice in the matter, really. That would look a bit weird if they were that colour, wouldn't it? Oh, I forgot to close the thing again. Sleeves. Yeah. So ideally, I'm not getting like an average thing. Ideally, I'm getting like... If I could somehow find like an average... sort of get an average... If I could figure out like roughly where the sleeve connects, so this area here would be a start, and then I could go from there. I might not even need to. I don't know. We'll just give it a go. Hey ho. Which is going to be roughly like I don't know. It's going to be so rough. I can't remember if Godot lets you do measuring. Sort of. Just see the size of the... 151 by 200, no, 153 by 251. So, could I do a rough, like, what transform is this? 1-to-1. If I do something like this, just to get like a really rough. Okay. Oh, yeah, so like a third. Roughly. A quarter. That lines up pretty well. Okay. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can use get width, get size. Yeah, that makes sense. That's on the image, okay. And then I want, hopefully this would be the absolute dynamite variable, equals get pixel. I can't remember which one I wanted now. But with two integer arguments. Oh, okay. So it doesn't even matter. So I could just pass. Yeah, this makes sense. No, does yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then image size times 0.25. I'm gonna need to save this somewhere. I'll do. Times 0.25, and then and then just super. Just really rough stuff. Modulate equals color, and then sleeve 2 dot modulate equals color. See what it does. Can you see? Ah. Really? It made him. Oh, hang on. Made them black, which I'm assuming is because it's gotten some kind of transparency. I hope so, anyway. Turns the color of a pixel. Maybe I should just do this the hard way. If I figure out the exact pixel that I want and then reverse engineer it. I'm still missing the cat, Howdy. I don't know if... Howdy! Gardening smock. Sorry, I'm doing this off screen, but I'm going to want... I need to see this cat. Okay, 2370. Aha! It's got kind of it's got the mad scientist look. I like to think that they're always annoyed. $23.70. His name is Fred, and he and his brothers are silly little guys. So he's got all of his brothers with him. I don't know if I'm being dim or not. Maybe if let's take this one step further. I'm going to create a red box. That I know is 50 by 50 pixels. Get the sleeves. Got our box. Okay. So if I go 1, 1. No. So I must be misunderstanding something. I don't know. Oh, if I put well, I don't know. If I slap it up here, is that going to change anything? No. Still getting black. Turns the color of a pixel of the pixel at point. Oh, that's cool. Don't think I'd need that, but oh no, I don't want to be doing any of this. It says set pixel as well. I don't think I'd be one. Oh wow, okay. There must be something I'm not doing. I'm assuming the image itself, if I do it's not printing null or something. Yeah, we've got an actual reference. Alright, we'll come back to that. I might have an idea later. Brain does thinking while the brain does thinking. Is my thinking? Just giving this the slightest of highlights. It should be okay, and then I think I'll just flip it for the front. So mark that as yellow. Twill do, twill do. Okay. That's meant to be a jar. I don't know what I was thinking with that. I'm going to mark that as red. I'm not sure I'm going to continue with that. Balancing teapot. Just check that's... It's in the game. That's one of the OGs. Got the key, the bird's nest we still don't have. We've got both horns. I'm pretty sure we do. Horns large, horns small. I know this one's in the game. And then finally I know that one's in the game as well. So we just got the nest. Teapot marker's green. I think this is meant to be a bowler hat. I'm not too sure. There was another hat I need a name for. Oh, this one. What's I try? I don't know what I was trying to draw for that. It's kind of cool though. The front and the back. It's not really a fedora. Oh, I don't think the hood's in the game. Is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I'll green that. Oh, there's that hat again. Sort of like a small. What would you call a short top hat? Skimmer hat? Would it just be a boater? I think we've already got a straw boater. I think they're typically made of... Unless that is a top hat? Am I just thinking, like, am I prejudiced against... Am I assuming top hat's a top hat? They're a little bit taller than I'd go for. I don't know what I was trying to draw. It's cool though. I want to give it a name. Unless I just make it a top hat. It's not a top hat though. It's cooler than that. Short top hat. It's got kind of, it hasn't got the... It's got the flat rim as well. Well, put it down as an orange. Got that weird raspberry thing. Okay. Outhouse time, I think. For which I'm going to open... Maybe it doesn't matter. I'll do something small. Let's bring the birds out. Okay. Hats out. House out. Outhouse. I'm scared. I'm scared. There's so many ways this could go. I do want to... let's get Howdy's reference image. Oh no, sorry, Patricia's reference image. See, I was going to do something a bit more slatty, but I think this might be a bit easier actually. Let's just look at other outhouses. Yeah, I was going to do something more like this, where the wood kind of is horizontally aligned. Not that it... I don't think Patricia posted it like it's got to be vertical slats. Think with the roof as well. Where I want to go with the roof. Do I go for this classic... the classic back slant? Or do we want a peak roof? People are starting to say peak to mean good, and definitely when I was growing up, it meant bad. For like the briefest of like 2 years, 2 or 3 years. You'd be like, oh, last night was so peak, and that would mean like you had a terrible night. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna go for the back roof. I think. What does Shrek come out of? That's really what we want to know, isn't it? The original Shrek OG outhouse. Got kind of a... it's a slant roof, but it's going to one side. Getting a good moon with that too. Full moon, whereas a lot of these quite shallow moons. They don't have the confidence of the Shrek outhouse moon. Okay, I'm going to draw a square. And it's going to become an outhouse. The Chad Shrek outhouse moon. I think maybe it's because you genuinely, you don't want too much of a moon. I wonder if there is some science behind the moon, like it gives you just enough light to come in, but is so shaped as to not reveal you or something. I'm not sure. What do you reckon? I notice some of these as well sort of provide, some of them provide some amount of shelter. Like if it was raining, you could just about get a bit of coverage. Which I think is kind of cute. Not all of them though, maybe it's less. I'm not trying to turn this into an abode. It's just an outhouse. Let's keep our heads together. Let's not get distracted. Don't want to get carried away with this. Maybe I need the darker. Yeah, okay. I think maybe I won't go for the Chad Moon. I'm thinking I want to keep things original, keep things classy. The moon allowed small light and ventilation. I'd be willing to bet without the moon there'd be probably a lot of ventilation in most of these. I don't think they're airtight, but you know. Because I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking your head's like here. I don't know. No, it probably isn't. It's probably down here. You probably sat down. So the moon. I'm just thinking if it was a full moon, what would the downside be? I'm not sure. Maybe it is just an aesthetic choice. It's just a way of signifying to the rest of the world. So I'm happy to announce that my accountant got back to me. So I can now file to be a Twitch affiliate, which again, I have no idea what that involves. But I hope you'll join me on my journey. I think we get custom emotes, so we could... maybe I'll have a bit of fun with that, see where it goes. The only emote I really want is that old man holding a pint. Yeah. If I can get this in chat, then that will have all been worth it. I think we'll have come full circle. But you know, the whole world is my oyster. I could do anything really. Custom emotes. I think at the moment they're still from Fern's channel. So we could finally pay back the loan and just import, make them our own emotes. Finally pay off the debt. There's an outhouse. Back on the Shrek one. What are its foundations like? Some of them have rocks. Is that important to the... Outhouse circa 1920? I'm wondering if... you know, and almost integral to an outhouse is its foundations because of what lies beneath. This one's not got anything. See, this one, the moon is up here. I like this with the green paint. See, this is the thing, yeah, you could have had the door, you could just have the door slightly lowered and you wouldn't need the moon. So the moon isn't like a, you know, like it is just an aesthetic choice. This is wrong though, I've done this wrong. Haven't I? I knew I'd get to this point. I need to think in 3D. Think in 3D, Louis. I'm panicking. I could just I could just do a peak roof. Because if I was looking at this from above, but like not, then I would see that the roof would still be obscuring some of the outhouse, right? If I do like a... Let's just get this colour back. So, oh, not quite. Ooh. Is that what I want though? It kind of almost is what I was doing. I suppose what I was doing... Whoa. No, we've lost it. What I was doing was... I was behind it though, so... This tool has never been too easy to control. I just want to get it somewhat convincing. Maybe I go for the... Maybe I do go for the peak roof. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Gonna sneeze. Nope, it went. I think I will be breaking in a minute just to... Got a new strategy for my tea run. I've got a load of hot water in a thermos, which I'm not pretending is going to be necessarily warm enough. But I'm thinking it would have conserved energy enough that it will speed up my kettle boiling process. When I go to boil the kettle. Saving me precious minutes. Sure, this is enough room for an outhouse. I think an outhouse would have a bit more depth to it. Yeah. Allah. That's meant to be French. Alright, let's get the moon. Let's get the moon in, and then I'll have a short break. Whew. Nice. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. What do you reckon? Maybe it should be... Is it obviously, like... Maybe it's got to be a Shrek moon. To really convey... Let's do both, and we'll just compare. So that's our traditional moon. The best way to do a Shrek moon, I think, is to just do a circle. And then cut into it. There's our Shrek moon. I kind of like that. I think maybe. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. We like extra ventilation. We're a ventilation. We're a pro ventilation stream. Which reminds me, my extractor fan in my bathroom is broken. So I'm actually down. I'm currently down on ventilation. My ventilation game is weak. And my electrician isn't responding to my emails. How long do you give an electrician? I don't know. He might be busy, might have family stuff going on. I don't want to assume anything. But at the same time, my ventilation game is weak, so... Which I'm sure he would appreciate. I can never remember... Pitched roofs. It says pitched roofs, right? Keep it shallow. Okay. Oh, thanks, Victoria. How's it going? Just gonna try and match the perspective. Yeah, doing good, thanks. Glad everything's okay with you. Just hoping there's no more cats eating things they shouldn't remember my dad, my uncle's dog ate the keys to his car, which was like a whole thing. And he had to be somewhere. It's a good story. I think that's the beginning and end of it. I think they just eventually got said keys. I don't think there's much else to it. Um, ooh. Okay, I've got to decide whether I want vertical slats or horizontal slats. I've got to make that call. But I might ponder it. I might ponder it over a tea. So don't go anywhere unless you want to. Feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to be back. Well, we're going to try. I'm going to try the thermal insulation kettle method and see if I'm back in lightning pace. But otherwise, about 5 minutes or so. Let's go for my BRB. Oh, I even got Tabble on there. Nice. Okay. See you in a bit. How long was that? Pretty lightning fast. I think, isn't there like some science where boiling cold water is like quicker than hot water? How often do you get to see Fred? Howdy. Does he live far? Or is he a stone's throw? Got my brew. Is anyone else brewed up? I might do the. I want to go over the Switch 2 announcement. But I also don't know what I'll actually have to say. It's my bestie's cat, so I get to see him fairly often. Oh, that's good, good, good. My uncle came over with two British Shorthairs over Christmas. But they were very. I think you're not supposed to like take just sort of put your cats in a new environment too often because they were absolutely freaked out. But it was kind of, I don't know. I hope they were okay, but they were amusing at the same time. Different uncle. Just not sure I'm a. Just not sure that I'm a vertical flat. Just not sure that I'm a vertical slats kind of guy. But I want to lighten this a bit as well. It's a little bit too warm at the moment. How many we got? Got vertical, vertical, horizontal. That's crazy. Don't know what's going on there. It's a mixed bag. I'm going to go vertical. I think most of them are vertical. Yeah, let's go vertical. I think it's easier as well. It'll be easier. Thinking they should be fairly consistent in width. And the door itself has its own slats. Is anyone going to be a Switch 2 day one purchase? I'm sure my brother will. Oh, let me see. I'll make sure I get the hinges right as well. I think the hinges could probably do something fairly simple. Actually, I think the door should be inset rather than... So that's wrong. I don't want to do that with the shading. If anything, I want to just give it a slightly like it's not shut quite right. Yeah, doesn't quite look. So I think it would be the opposite. I think these would. Well, we'll figure all that stuff out when we do the shading. Just want to get the hinges on. Lighten these up a bit. Two hinges, and then I'll do a kind of a nuggety kind of lock for locking. Actually, how would you lock it? I guess that's if you're I was just looking at this. Is that for locking someone in? Or just for keeping the door shut? I'm guessing if you're on the inside, you've got your own one. Must be for keeping the door shut, right? Because obviously it's not keeping anyone out. Oh well, we'll do one. Let's have a look at the others. Handles. Oh, this has one as well. So yeah, I guess it's just to stop things swinging around in the wind. I guess you can lock someone into. I remember I used to work in a bakery, and there were all these rules about. I can't remember exactly, but basically the scenario you're trying to avoid is you being in the bakery, thinking you're alone, but you're not alone. Oh, that was it. It's when you're cleaning the oven itself, which I never did actually. I used to clean the um, the floors and the benches and the provers and things, but I never did the oven because I think it was basically you don't want to be cleaning the oven thinking you're alone, and then someone comes in, locks you in the oven, and then walks out. But that was just maybe I was just because I was a kid at the time. Maybe the baker was just trying to get a reaction out of me. But yeah, wouldn't be ideal. But they were big ovens, these proper. You'd have to crawl into it. I don't know how often you really need to clean an oven. I guess you don't want everything carbonizing. It's probably a lot of. I mean, working as a baker is probably not great for your health anyway. Just with all the flour and whatnot. And then burnt flour? But it was a cute job. We got brownies. Free brownies. I got 25 quid. Used to buy albums with the money. And a World of Warcraft subscription. Kept me going. Not for very long, though. Well, the job I was there for a few years. I remember getting my first phone. It was a Nokia. And everyone else was already on iPhones and everyone. I remember my mate taking the mick out of me. But I was proud because everyone else got given their phones. I had to go out and actually earn the money for it. And now we're all buying Nokias again. It's all going back. Time is a flat circle. Nokias are built different though. Not this one. I feel like the really old ones were, but then they sort of, I think when they knew their market, when their market was kind of disappearing. Yeah, the Nokia's from, I don't know what era this was, 2012 or something. Not built as good. I remember taking it to a festival probably not long after, and it just completely died on me. No life in it whatsoever. Cheers for stopping in, Victoria. Have a good one. I remember having a BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry when, like a year or two after BlackBerries stopped being cool. There was a time BlackBerries were really cool. And then I finally got one and everyone else was on Android. Just couldn't win. I remember in first year of uni someone giving a character evaluation of me for some reason, and it involved me owning a BlackBerry. That's always stayed with me, I'm not sure why. I think it's harder for your phone to say something about you these days. I think it's kind of it's just Android or Apple. It's just this sort of really boring duopoly. I feel like back in the day there was a lot more you could do with it. I got my BlackBerry back out the other day because I thought it would be kind of, I don't know, I wanted to sort of see what it could do. And this always makes me sad. It kind of had a rubberized plastic and it was basically turning into goo, which I googled, and essentially anything with that texture. Apparently all plastic basically wants to become oil again. It's sort of weird, you know, it's a matter of time. Surely can't be true. Maybe though. Everything melts back to oil. But the rubberized stuff does it quicker, I guess. It was just one comment on a forum some dude said, so it might not have any truth to it, but yeah, it just makes me sad that like this otherwise pretty good bit of kit, I don't know, you just couldn't hold it. I guess you could put it in a case, but tech redundancy. It makes me sad when I have like my old don't know if I've got it here. My old DS, my PlayStation controller is going yellow just from UV light, and my GameCube, my white GameCube controller's gone yellow. Maybe I should have been more careful, but it's just the non-permanency of things. Something about it gets me. Maybe I should have this on the other side. Yeah. Oh, if Paddy's still in the YouTube chat, I'll get the frog out. I've forgotten about that. But he might not be. I forgot. That's probably why he's here. He gifted me a small frog. I know he's got meetings and things, so. I'll do it anyway. Will I? No, I'll wait for Paddy for the reveal. I was talking about these little frogs that croak with the that I didn't own a frog that croaked. The little toy. I've got it right here, but I think I owe Paddy the reveal. I've totally forgotten where I got the idea from. I feel like there's a game that has like 3D models in it. And like trinkets. And one of them is one of those frogs. Oh, it was Overwatch, I think. Can you like attach things to your gun or something like that? I think that's what it was. I think that's what gave me the idea. Do they have the little frog? Oh, I saw it briefly. That's one of them. Oh, am I inventing that it's the game? I might be. Overwatch 2. Yeah, was it not like a season pass thing? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it wasn't crazy. What is it? What do you do with it? I don't think I ever unlocked it. Maybe I did. Wooden frog. How come it didn't come up? Souvenir. What do you do with souvenirs in Overwatch? I can't remember. It's been so long since I played. Man, Lucio was so fun. It's a shame the game wasn't. I might go back and struggle with Godot for a bit longer in a bit, but I'm not sure. I was hoping my brain would try and figure things out. Don't know if we've got any Godot aficionados in chat. Oh no, I'm wondering if there's just another way to test. Image load. When was this? Almost 5 years ago. This isn't even in GD script. I just realised. Okay. It was so slow that I switched to get data to get the raw. Oh, can you call get data on the... Ah. Returns a copy of the image's raw data. Is that... I don't know what that would look like. Packed byte array, so it'd literally be zeros and ones, would it? I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably going to regret this. Oh, maybe not. Unless I'm crazy. Maybe I am crazy. 8585. Are these? I'm not sure if these are colours. I think that's the trouble. Like 85 should be a number that I kind of go, aha, but it's not really. Would it be crazy? Would I be crazy if I went to like a for loop? I mean, it should just be 1-1, shouldn't it? Is it always 248? So there's 085 or 248. Don't actually know what that means. I was convincing myself maybe I did. So slow that I switched to get data. This was a year ago. Did you manage to find a fix for this? I'm not able to get anything in the comments working. Same issue and wait did not work. Finally found that calling image decompress solved it. What's the image? Oh, so this is exactly the... I'm not crazy. Can anyone explain how this function works? The online info seems out of date. I use get data and lock. But the object returned from get data doesn't have get pixel or lock. I was wondering if it was a weird compression thing. That returns error. So if I just... Oh no, I don't... So yeah, so I just call sprite decompress. Ooh! We got a 1! You guys can't see that. That's exciting. So... Thank you, person. Oh, 3 months ago. Oops. Okay. So that should mean, let's bring our sleeves back. Let's bring our garb back. What was it? It was the smock. Only has to work a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. If I go back to how it was a little while ago. Just that, I think. Let's have a look. Oh no, I got rid of the decompression. Hey, yeah, cool. So we got the blue sleeves. I don't want the sleeves to be blue, but it's a start. I think we're getting a color. Oh, no, even do the transparency. That's cool. Which I don't really want, but just 0, 0, 0, 0. I suppose you know it's going to be much more likely that we get the blue rather than the brown. suppose with smocks it's going to be difficult just for the nature of the sleeve being a different colour. What's like a good like if I did garb argyle. We'll try 2.5 again. Like this should look okay. It's not great, but it's like it's better because what if we do the opposite? If we do 7.5. Yeah, it's not terrible. Certainly an improvement. If you do garb bulky. Although we're probably getting the lower corner on this. Again, it's not terrible. Or I kind of want. If I could get, yeah, 25% of the y-axis and then 75% of the x-axis, might roughly give, just because I shade things. Unless I want, maybe I do want the shaded thing. Let's just try 25. Because the arms are sat back, so it might look better just have them. That's got it darker as well. Let's try what I was saying just now. So get pixel and then we do image size x times. No, sorry, the x is going to be 7.5 and then image size on the y is going to be 25. Okay. Don't need to print the color anymore. It's okay. It's better than it was. Just try another. That's gone for the blue. It's pretty accurate. This one should get this one pretty easily. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. Like I don't want perfect to be the enemy of good. Let's try the froggy. Maybe. Let's try the pinafore. It's not ideal. Striped sweater. Again, it's definitely an improvement. Is it really so slow too? I'll just get the profiler up. If I just do some really sloppy Wait, get tree, create timer 1, and then the get pixel. Profiler. Let's just see. I'm never gonna have the reaction time. Here he goes. Physics 33. I don't know if that's just... Let's try again. Can't decide why that's wildly different. Script functions. Okay, I mean that's the main thing. Yeah, I don't know. I could do it live. Maybe I'll just have to see. Let's just try a couple more. Oh god, that's an old bit of texturing. I mean, yeah, like the t-shirt should be fairly simple. Although, no, because yeah, there's certain things I'm gonna need instructions. So I don't know, it should be skin tone. Woolly jumper, that looks pretty good. Again, again, on the right, definitely better than on the left. Okay, cool. I'll leave it at that for now. Outhouse is looking pretty good. It's good to just take a step back from it for a sec. Need to decide if the roof is going to be again vertical or horizontal. But I've messed this roof up. It looks okay for now, but it's wrong. So I might come back to it. It should. There shouldn't be. The roof itself should come over though, which it kind of is doing here, but it should be doing it here as well. But I'll come back to that. 4 o'clock. Where I am anyway. Oh no, 1 past. Just missed it. I remember as a kid thinking it was good luck if you looked at a clock and it happened to pass the hour. Certainly felt good anyway. Don't feel like that happens very often. I don't know how often it was happening to me as a kid. Probably 2 or 3 times, maybe. Just a little more shading on this, and then I'll go over the switch. To just go over some of the switch announcements, which I know I keep saying I'm going to do. I think on the Discord I will do a role for people who want notifications on the stream. I think it's the best way of doing it. I think I've learned how to do that now, so it should be pretty easy. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. I might just... Needs a little bit more, like, presence. I've started doing little shadows on things too, which I think looks quite good. I think it just suggests, like, even just something like that, and then sort of just tapering it out, I think just better suggests its presence in the world. Which I'm not sure where I've done the lighting on this. I haven't really done anything in particular. Maybe it should be the other way. Could be over here or something. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I do all directions and then it doesn't matter one way or the other. Something like that. Don't know. Okay, I'll come back to it. I need to figure out the roof. But otherwise it's not too far away. It needs a little bit more contrast. But I'm digging the moon. I'm digging the moon. Okay, Nintendo Switch 2. I'm going in. I assume I can just watch this. I don't know. So I saw some people saying they wouldn't be able to like fit it in their purse, which I thought, I'm surprised they're making it so big. Oh, hang on. I've seen this once, and I thought it was funny that they were like focusing in on, like yeah, I guess these are just screws. You got the power and the volume. I'm guessing in a similar place. Got the vents. It looks like a nicer bit of kit, I guess. I like this. What's it in about the bezels? I feel like bezels maybe are a... Here we go. This is a new Mario Kart, right? I'm not crazy. This isn't the old one. I've not played much of... Oh, here we go. Plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well. I didn't see this bit. As well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Okay. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with Nintendo Switch 2. Interesting. Details will be shared at a later date. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported. I wonder why that might be. What it actually, it's not that much bigger, to be fair. I think the thing that just makes me really sad is they don't have the blue and the red, which is maybe superficial. I know they've kind of given hints of it, like there's a nod to it, but maybe they just want that classic, you know, maybe this is the can I move this actually? I like that we've got an outhouse. Sorry, is that my creator? Let me put my nice artwork there instead. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they want like the silhouette of the Nintendo Switch to be, you know, the original Nintendo Switch to be blue and red. But I feel like if they were gonna do it in blue and red, they would have announced that, I guess. And the fact that they've added the blue and red sort of nods the sort of the flavour. Oh, I do like that red though. It's kind of like a salmon. So yeah, I think they're leaving that behind. Or is it a similar red to the... I haven't got one here. I feel like it's a more orangey red. I could be crazy. Not that it matters too much. 2025. It looks sleek. It looks good. It looks good. I'm guessing it's going to be more powerful. And then yeah, this is just like a really brief... I'm really not seeing much of this game at all. Skip? What does this do? Oh, cool. Got a whole website. It snaps. It no longer slides in. I don't know. I feel like the slide was kind of. They're gonna need a new logo. It no longer does the snap thing, unless they're gonna change it. It's gonna come together, maybe. I'm not sure. Who's using that viewing angle as well? Oh, it's got a... No, that's just the release. Looks like a nicer release. Again, but it's probably just going to be more expensive, I'm guessing. You can play Nintendo. Stay tuned. So this is coming up. Okay, cool. Oh, April 2nd. I got my dates wrong. I thought it was February. I was like, that's not too far away. Okay, we've got time. So I've not heard anything on the developer side, but maybe, I'm assuming... I've no idea. Isn't it just sad? I just feel like it's sad. I feel like it was so cool with the blue and the red. Do you think they won't be doing that? It's just such a classic. It's like, yeah, it's not even... the logo doesn't even, it doesn't work because there's not two contrasting colours. I don't know. It's just me. I just thought it was so playful, the blue and the red. Cool. I was curious about the bezels as well. I don't know if there was a brief clip of that. I'm pretty big, right? The Nintendo Switch. I'll let you have it. Yeah, isn't that weird? The side bezels being bigger than the top and bottom. Is this super nitpicky? I'm not sure. Is the Nintendo Switch like that? Let me just look at... Maybe a little bit. But yeah, I'm just excited to hopefully get start developing on it, I guess, which would all be stum, but I guess it'll be a little while still. But I'm hoping I'll still be doing garden pathy stuff by then. Okay. Wow, over 2 hour stream. How about it? We got our outhouse. I figured out. Yeah, I'm glad I got the sleeves working there. Okay. I'll be back on Tuesday. I think it'll be just me again. It might just be me going forward. I'm not sure. Going to talk about certain things. Oh, thank you. Love the outhouse. Still needs a bit of work. But I'm hoping. I'm hoping it fills the void left by no outhouse, which is a mistake on my part, obviously. You know what? It'll be fun, even if it's like not. I do want to work on like objects having like 2 states or like cyclable states, so you could go up to it and like press A and the door opens and it just like plays a. I think that would be fun. Like totally just a weird visual thing, but like, why not? I think that'd be cool. I can't think this would be a good one to play with, because you could just open it and then you could see like the where you do your business, and with the sound effects and everything. Okay. Hey, if you're new here and you're not following, feel free to follow. If you're having a good time. If you're not, I'm very sorry. Let me know. Thursday today. Tomorrow. I need to get the localization for the patch over tonight. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I'm working on a new feature, which I'm hoping to have wrapped up soon. Yeah, so Tuesday, if you guys are around, I'll be streaming then. Thanks for tuning in, howdy. Hope you have a great day. To everyone, have a good evening, morning, afternoon, night, wherever you might be. I'm gonna bid you all farewell. And yeah, socials at the bottom, and if that's your thing, the Discord there for the stream chat. But otherwise, thanks everyone. Take care. Cheers.